He had on the helmet of salvation because he had the mind of Christ. He had the mentality of Christ. And Jesus Christ never lost. John said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same in the beginning with God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. The glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and of truth. Jesus is the Word, and the Word don't ever go down. Jesus himself said, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I'll raise this up. They couldn't even kill him. He said, no man takes my life, but I lay it down. Slap somebody, high five, and say, neighbor, that's a bad man. And that's my big brother. And his name is Jesus. And I walk just like him. I talk just like him. I think just like him. Therefore I'm not afraid of anyone that can kill the flesh. I only fear the one that can harm the spirit. Come on, everyone. And finally, David had his sword in his hand. Come on now. Which was the word of God. And I'm not going to deal with the 5 smooth stones. You've heard it. And I'm not here to tell you anything you've heard. You know about the 5 smooth stones and what that represents.
Come on now.
Verse 41 says, and the Philistine came and drew near unto David. And the man that bare the shield went before him. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him. For he was but a youth, and ruddy, and of fair countenance. And the Philistine said unto David, am I a dog? That's what the devil is saying. Am I a dog? We're sending out young people in our ministries, and the devil is saying, and he's looking around, and he asking the pastors, am I a dog? Okay, y'all missed it. Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves? And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. I want to let you know that the devil has underestimated the power that you have because of your size. I say it again, the devil has underestimated the power that you really have because of your size. Now, a few physical fights that I've got into in my life, I don't fight physically, I fight with words. But the few that I've had to in order to defend myself, people have always underestimated me because of my size. But what they did not know is that I was crazy. I ain't got no kind of sense. I'm kind of like David. I will set it off. I don't have any sense. If I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight to finish because I'm in it to win it. I'm not going out like that. I'm not going to sit there and just let you beat on me. I'm going to fight you some kind of way. And it's not going to be fair. I'm just going to fight you because I'm just crazy like that. All my life I had to fight. And I love hardball. Back to the book. And the Philistine said to David, come to me. This is what he told David. Come to me. And I will give thy flesh to the fowls of the air and to the beasts of the field. Sounds like somebody was talking noise. But David could back his up because he was founded upon the word of God. Then David said to the Philistine, thou comest to me with sword and with the spear, and with the shield. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, which thou hast defied. David is saying, all I need to fight you is the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
That's right.
This day, this is David talking. Now listen to what he says to him. This day, the Lord deliver thee into my hand, and I will smite thee, and I will take your head, and I will give the carcasses of the host of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. Somebody needs to get sick of the devil. Somebody needs to get sick of the devil, always messing in your home, always messing in your life, in your school, in your family, on your job. Somebody needs to tell the devil, I'm getting ready to take your head off. I'm getting ready to feed you to the birds. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone and slain, and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sank into his forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with the sling and with the stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him, but there was no sword.
All right. All right.
Somebody say no sword.
No sword.
In his hand. No sword in his hand, but a sword in his mouth. I said no sword in his hand, but a sword in his mouth, which was the word of God. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty through God through the pulling down of strongholds.